Hi friends, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Kathleen and today's video is going to be day 6 of BookTube-A-Thon. I have been very bad with keeping up with the video challenges for this year's BookTube-A-Thon. I have been working so much this week. I have been coming home very late and all I wanted to do was curl up in my bed and read, and so I felt very lazy with doing the video challenges. But the good news is that I have been keeping up with my reading and I already finished 2 of the books that I set out to read, and I'm so proud of myself for that. So let's go ahead and get started first with my updates on my reading, and then we'll get to the video challenge for day 6. Alright, so one of the books that I set out to read during BookTube-A-Thon was The Crown's Fate by Evelyn Skye, and I did finish this book I think on Wednesday afternoon, and I love this book. This is actually the BIBLIO Squad's book pick of the month for the month of July, and our live show is actually tonight at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. But I really did enjoy this book. I don't want to talk too much about it because I am doing a BookTube-A-Thon wrap-up, so I will talk more of my thoughts and feelings on this book, but I did really like the book. I enjoyed it. This is the sequel to The Crown's Game, and it's only a duology, so the story wrapped up nicely and I really enjoyed it. I thought it had a nice closure to the story. And then the second book that I finished during BookTube-A-Thon week already, that was in my original BookTube-A-Thon TBR, is Fangirl by Rainbow Rowell. I've had this book for nearly 2 years and I finally read it, and I understand why so many people liked it. I really enjoyed this book. I love the character of Kath, our main character. I thought she was so lovable, and honestly she reminded me a lot of me. I saw a lot of myself in her, and I just really loved this book. As I said, I don't want to talk too much about it because I will be talking more about my thoughts and feelings during my wrap-up. I loved it. All of you guys who said for me to read this book, you guys were right because it's such a lovable book. Now, the third full book that I was supposed to read during BookTube-A-Thon week was going to be Winter by Marissa Meyer, which is the last book in the Lunar Chronicles series. I decided I'm going to hold off on that book and not read it right now. I'm actually going to read it during Tome Topple, which starts during the first week of August. So I decided to select another book for BookTube-A-Thon, and I decided I wanted to read Daughter of the Pirate King by Trisha Levenseller. I received this book in an Owl Crate box and I still haven't read it. It's about this girl who's the daughter of a pirate king, and she allows herself to get captured by her enemies. I believe she wants to get something from them, and that's the reason why she allows herself to get captured, but she kind of befriends her enemies, and so she kind of like feels torn between doing what she set out to do or honoring her friendship, something like that. But this book is only about 300 pages, so I have all of today to read it and all of tomorrow, which is the last day of BookTube-A-Thon, so I'm very excited to read it. I heard a lot of great things about this book. I still also have to read Saga 4. Alright, so now for the video challenge. So day 6, the video challenge is called Minute to Names, and Book Lala came up with this one, and I love her channel. But this challenge is basically you have to spell out your first name using the first letter from the titles of books. So my name is Kathleen, and the way you spell my name, because apparently there's several different ways you can spell Kathleen, is K-A-T-H-L-E-E-N. So there's 8 letters to my name. I have to pull out 8 books to spell out my name. Now there is a time limit. You have to do this in 20 minutes. If you have a shorter name, you can try to see how many stacks of your name spelled out you can create of books, or you can just, if you have a long name like mine, maybe you can use all 2 minutes to try to find your name. I'm actually going to go ahead and do the first challenge where you have to try to stack as many books spelling out your name as possible. Don't think I'm going to get more than 2 stacks. I hope that I get at least 2 stacks. I think I'm going to at least get 1, but I think I can make 2 stacks. I really think I can. So let's go ahead and get started. Alright, so my timer is going to start now.
Alright, so K, A, T, 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 here's an E, here's a T, now I need an H, here's an H, and now I need an L, don't have any books with the letter L, oh my gosh, L, and I have an E, I need another E, E, ha, got it, now I need an N, a book that starts with the letter N, this is so much harder than I thought it would be, why do I have to have 8 letters in my name, N, what, I have no N's,
Alright, so I I managed to do just one stack of books. I really thought I was gonna do the second stack. So here is my name spelled out using books. So from the bottom up, I have The Kiss of Deception by Mary E. Pearson for K. I have A Legion by Veronica Roth for A. A Torch Against the Night for T. I have Hit by Delilah Dawson for H. I have The Lost Girl for L by R.L. Stein. I have An Amber in the Ashes for E by Sabaa Tahir. And I have An Empire Storms, another E by Sarah J. Maas. And then I have this little book called Neverland by Sarah Pepper for N. So here's my stack of books. This was a lot harder than I expected. I could not for the life of me find N. Like, I didn't realize that it would be so hard to find a book starting with the letter N. I honestly thought the two E's were going to give me a hard time, but turns out to be the letter N. Anyway, guys, that was my challenge for BookTube-A-Thon Day 6. This was so much fun. I don't know why when you're pressured for time, it seems like you're not only more anxious to get challenge done, but it's also more tiring and you're running around a lot more. Anyways, let me know down in the comments below if you did this challenge and how you fared, because I would love to know, and let me know how your reading is done. Anyway, guys, thank you all so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed this video. Please give it a like if you did, and subscribe to my channel if you're not already. All of my social medias are linked down below, including Twitter, Instagram, and Goodreads if you like to follow me. I hope to see you guys on my next video. Have a good day, guys, and keep reading. Bye!